What? Are you kidding me? Hey guys, and welcome back to Project Zomboid. This is episode 5 in the series, and we're starting our episode about halfway through day number 7 with 319 kills. The reason we are starting in the middle of the day like this is because we left off the way we did. We were planning on taking out all of the rest of the zombies in the prison, but they mysteriously disappeared before we had the chance. So we ended up cutting our episode a little bit short because we already know what we're gonna do next. We knew that we weren't gonna have time to fit our plans into that episode, so we ended up ending it there. And so now we're kind of picking up in the middle of the day here. So what our plan for today is that we need to get some gas. Specifically, we need to get some gas cans. So we're gonna be looking to try to clear the gas station so we can get ourselves a little bit of a stockpile of gasoline, because we have 2 vans on the other side of this building up here to the north that we have keys for, but neither of them have any gasoline. So in order to get those up and running, we will need to get into a gas station. So real quick, let's pause and we're just gonna take a look at the game map here. So this is the prison that we're at, and I see that there's a gas station right over here that is a little bit out of the way. I'm just hoping that there will be at least 1 gas can available at this gas station that we can fill up. So I think for right now, we're just gonna go ahead and hop on this road and we're gonna drive right down to the gas station and probably drive past it and then circle around. I just wanna see what kind of resistance we're gonna be facing. So let's go ahead and get moving. We'll probably have to come back here before we clear out the gas station for a couple of reasons. One is that I didn't bring any food with us, but also the fact that it's 4:30 in the evening already, so we're gonna be running out of daylight pretty quickly. And so I don't think we're gonna have enough time left in the day to actually get this gas station cleared out. So, okay, so we have a bit of a roadblock here to get around. Quite a few zombies out here. All right, the gas station itself is not looking too bad, honestly. The area around the gas station is not looking very good for us, but the gas station itself actually looks pretty clear. So we're just gonna go ahead and circle around the block like I said. Try to do so while hitting as few zombies as we can. I see other people, they just plow through some of these crowds of zombies, and I feel like the health on the vehicles drops way too drastically to count on using your vehicle as a battering ram, like hardly ever. So if I go here, that'll spit us out just south, a block south of the gas station. So we'll go ahead and turn here and see. I want to try to pull as many zombies as I can away from the gas station. And actually, let's go ahead and I'm just gonna swing back around and we'll go back into the prison for now. Get ourselves some food and maybe see what else we can do to burn up the rest of the evening so we can go into this nice and fresh tomorrow. And that may give the zombies time to reposition into those places I was honking the horn at, which is hopefully going to pull them away from the gas station. Gotta clean up these bodies at some point. All right, but first let's go ahead and grab ourselves something to eat here. Let's see, let's grab this stale bacon before it goes bad. Bacon, and we'll do some potatoes. Oh, I don't want to put work boots in there. What the heck? I meant to put... I thought I was trying to put the potatoes in there, but I somehow put my work boots in there instead. All right, perfect. So that's all cooked. Ooh. Okay, so it looks like our water has shut off, which means our power is probably not going to last much longer either. That's not ideal. So we need to be moving a little bit quicker here, because I need to get the generator magazine and learn how to use the generator so we can make sure that we remain with power so our food preservation doesn't drop off. But for right now, let's go ahead and clean ourselves. And let's see, can we fill our water bottle up? Eat the rest of this bacon and the rest of the potato, I guess, because we are not full. I want to see the green. I still am not getting the green. And how's our weight doing? We're still dropping, so let's go grab, I'm gonna go grab an ice cream maybe. So we'll go in here, we'll have a quarter of the ice cream, see if that's enough to turn us green and hopefully push us toward gaining weight. Oh, not yet. So we'll eat another quarter. Okay, we'll just eat the rest of it. There we go, that's what I was looking for. We got the up arrow on our weight and we are solid into the green for our hunger moodle. So now, not only do we need to get into a gas station now, we also need to find a place that's gonna have a lot of books. So let's take a look at the game map again. So here we're at the prison, and let's take a look around town here, see if I can find anything that's likely to have a lot of books. Ooh, we have a sewing store, auto supply, looking ideally for like a library or a school or anything that will just have a lot of books. So we have some like ruins over here. Oh, you know what? I remember seeing here the post office. There's a post office here that may have books in it. Trying to see if there's anything else in the area that might have a lot of books. But yeah, if I remember right, the post office usually spawns a lot of magazines and stuff. So maybe that's our second destination. We hit up the gas station up over here, and then we make our way down to the post office. The post office was right across the street from the police station though, which the police station we weren't able to get into because there were too many zombies in the area. So we will have to play it safe. We'll have to be cautious, but we'll take a look and see how things are looking at the post office and see if that's something we want to try to move in on. I hear like radio sounds. Are there, maybe there's a radio downstairs. So it would be coming, oh, maybe from one of those rooms. Yeah, because I don't think it'll be coming from in here. So let's go around through the lobby. Okay, so those just make noise. I can't seem to do anything about that. We'll take the whiskey and the tape. Imagine I'm complaining about not having the generator magazine just to find it inside the prison somewhere. Do have quite a few magazines and books that I didn't grab or maybe didn't see. Not the ones we want so far, but still, we're happy to have reading material. Yeah, I am not looking forward to corpse disposal. That's gonna take an eternity. Oh, actually, I had taken our books and put them in here. I'm gonna need to think about how I want to handle storage in here because I don't know that I necessarily want to be using storage that is so very far away from like where we're gonna be sleeping and where we're gonna be eating and stuff. So we might do a little rearranging of the building as soon as we have the time. One thing I am missing is some fanny packs. I haven't gotten any fanny packs yet, and that's really limiting our inventory. I do want to take a look in the infirmary actually, because we have, yeah, some more books we can use, some magazines, and then yeah, just a bunch of medical supplies. And there's a rubber hose that we could use for siphoning. We would just need to find a gas can to be able to siphon now. Biohazard container. Oh, another rubber hose. I don't really know that we have a use for two of them, but it's already in the prison, so I'll pick it up. Take the bandages. We love to see some alcohol wipes. Ooh, all of this is good stuff, other than maybe the cotton balls. Nothing in there. Okay. And I'm kind of okay with having our medical supplies here, I guess, especially if we're using the library. Maybe we keep the infirmary. We could sleep in the infirmary. We could move our kitchen stuff into one of the, like this infirmary room, and then we could knock out the wall on the other side, and that would give us easy access to this. So we could have like a door right here, And then that'll give us easy access to the library, easy access out to the yard where we could have our rain collector set up. Yeah, I see it. I see it coming together. So that would have us living like kind of right in the heart of the prison, right in the middle of it, which is kind of the best place to be. And that would make it where we could run our generator out here in the yard and we wouldn't have to worry about poisoning ourselves from running it indoors. I think that's our best option, really. So we already have a medical bed here. We know that gives us a good sleep quality. So we would just need to get our kitchen supplies, our cabinets, our refrigerator, and that stuff being right here isn't horrible. It's not too far away, just not exactly where I'd like for it to be. Also, I took this biohazard container. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with it. I just wanted it. Thought it seemed like it could be a neat little prop to have. Maybe I put it out on the front counter in the main lobby here. Beautiful. So really all that's left for fortifications for us to do is get these 4 windows boarded up, get this double door taken care of, and then we could set ourselves up a gate out here, but I don't know if it's really necessary, honestly. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think we should do a gate? Or should we just leave that open? Because one of the settings we have disabled is zombie spawning. So now that we've cleared out the prison, nothing should spawn here. As we kind of clear out the surrounding areas, it should kind of empty out. So I don't think we have to worry too much about like zombies wandering up onto our base. There will be migrating, of course, but I don't think that's something we have to worry too much about. Ooh, we could have our kitchen in this room actually, and then that would kind of keep the integrity of this being the infirmary. And then we could do our doorways, one doorway here, one doorway there, and just go straight across, and that would be acceptable. I don't know. We have other things to worry about right now. Like my boots. Let's check out our boots. How are they doing? They're doing okay. Here's our pack of cigarettes. We are almost, is this our last? This might be our last cigarette. Okay, no, we have one more. So we're very low on cigarettes. We have 1 cigarette remaining, but fortunately that should hopefully be something that we can also get from the gas station tomorrow. So I've managed to waste enough time now that we're ready to go to sleep, and then we'll head out to that gas station first thing in the morning, fully rested and ready for a fight. And speaking of, I do want to go ahead and I want to find one of the rods from one of these doors, because I would like to have that ready as a backup weapon in case our nightstick breaks on this journey, because that is very likely at this point. Just need to find one. Oh, it looks like I see one down there. Can I use this elevator? Doesn't seem like it. I think we have everything we need now. So let's head out to the van and we'll get on over to the gas station and see what we did to the zombie distribution with the horn honking yesterday. Oh, and I did not bring any food with us. Oh man, we are getting some intense stutters. I only seem to be able to stop the stutters by being zoomed in this far. If I zoom out any further, then it starts just like locking up every second. Oh man, these zombies are much more spread out than I thought they would be. What? Are you kidding me? Me walking in the garage door set off the alarm. How? What is this? Why are there so many alarms? Well, I guess, yeah, another alarm, jeez. I left that setting alone. That is not a setting that I tweaked at all. So that is standard vanilla settings, and we're getting this many alarms. Yeah, that stutter is bad. I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the issue is. I'll have to screw with the settings a little bit and see. But for right now, let's pause. Let's take a look back at the game map and see, where was this other gas station? So it is down here. I think that might be the only other gas station in town. I'm not totally sure. Oh, there's a school here. I don't know how I didn't see the school before, but that would be a great spot to try to get our generator magazine, especially with the location of where the library is in the prison. The library is right on the outside edge, so we could get in this door or this door and probably sneak in there without causing too much of a fuss. And it's right up the road from this other gas station that we want to go to, so. But for right now, I want to back up and we want to hop out onto this road over here. And if we hang a left here, this road should take us all the way around to the gas station. Looking at my system performance on my computer, none of my hardware is anywhere close to maxing out, so I don't know why I'm getting such intense stutters right now, but hopefully it's a game issue that's fixable through an update or something. All right, we're getting close here. Here's the self-storage, which means the gas station, I believe, is the next thing here. All right, this gas station's partly torn up. All right, and so it begins. This is a lot more zombies than I was hoping to have to take out before we got inside, but I think we'll be okay. And I left the van running intentionally to try to draw a little bit of attention away from us, so then we can kind of crowd control a little bit easier. With the rain, I think that might be causing so much noise that we're not actually drawing that much attention to ourselves. Okay, that's fine. All right, so let's go ahead and turn the van off then and head inside here if we can. Actually, with the rain and the number of zombies we just took out, I'm just gonna smash this. All right, got some food. Let's actually go ahead and eat the granola bar real quick. Box of batteries. It's hard to turn that away. And a rope is important. We need to be able to tow. More food. Matches. Vehicle key for something. All right, we got a pack of cigarettes and a couple of lighters and a cigarillo. Ooh, okay, so we got some cigarettes anyway. Ooh, box of garbage bags. That's big for rain collectors. Tortilla chips, meat stick. Let's see, whole bunch of magazines. Come on. Nothing. No generator magazine there, but we'll take everything anyway. Newspapers. All right, maybe I stop overloading us so much and I just take this out to the car. One thing we haven't managed to find is one of the few things that we came here for, which is a gas can. Haven't actually seen one of those yet. Let's see here. More food, which I'm not going to complain about, but being without a gas can is not great for us. Here, maybe there's a supply room in the back. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Empty gas can. We'll take any others that we find too, because we want to bring as much gas as we can with us. Oh, another one. And these, what are bathrooms probably? Yep. That door is shaking like there's a zombie at it, and there's a weird noise that keeps happening, but it's not the noise of a door being banged on, so I'm not totally sure what's going on over there. Oh, but it's drawing attention. Okay, so we got a few. That's okay. It's the gunshot that happened, I'm pretty sure. But we're okay. We're okay because it's still raining, so we're able to make a decent amount of noise. We good? Can I fill my gas cans in peace now? Fill up the car first. Just take a quick look around, make sure we're still clear. We're good. Okay, take fuel, fill all. One gas can full of gas. Did we fill the other? We did not. I'm not surprised. I assume it's because of inventory capacity issues. All right, so we got two gas cans full of gasoline. So that is one of our objectives complete. The other thing that we want to do is we really need to find a generator magazine here. So I'm gonna start heading that way. I'm gonna go on foot, see if we can kind of sneak our way over there more so than cause a big racket with our vehicle. And then when we get back to the gas station, I do also want to see if I can find what car that key we found goes to. That's a lot of zombies. That's quite a bit. But hopefully this school will be like the other schools that I've seen, and there will be a fence around it that we can utilize. Well, that, and we might be able to actually kind of slip away here. Oh, we have the fire department here, so we can definitely... Really? There you go. All right, so this is the school. Whoa, why are we in pain here? We got just muscle strain. All right. So this is the school. We actually have a completely clear shot in this door. Of course it's locked. Wouldn't expect anything less from a school. Let's see, nobody's coming this way? This rain is doing great things for us. Go ahead and open these doors. Yeah, might as well because the window's already busted. Let's turn the lights on. Beautiful. Why is the school so empty? Like, this isn't normal, right? Something's weird. Why is this school have no people in it? 0 zombies. Let's see, we got How to Crush Your Enemies. That is not the book I was looking for. So we got some agriculture skill books. We have a long haul to get back though, so we're gonna have to be very selective about what we take right now. Come on, give me a generator magazine. More skill books there, but not what we're looking for. Let's see what's back here. So we can't access those. Nothing useful. Well, that's disappointing. I guess let's go ahead and take the low-level skill books that we'll actually be able to use. I just don't want to overload us too much since we do have to walk quite a ways and there are quite a few zombies between here and there. Let's take these 2 agriculture books, and I like the red books. The red books help us, but it doesn't look like we'll be able to carry them, so. Oh, hello. Guys, there's no school today. Go ahead and fill up our water bottles here. Come on, anybody have a generator magazine in their locker? Ooh, skateboard. Give me that. Not both, I just need one. Where? Where are you and why you scare me? Okay, you're in there. So there are zombies inside the school. Okay, I'm gonna have to drop some things here because we are pretty heavy. Okay, so I just wanted to check the last of those lockers and then we'll head back out the way we came. Oh, well, no, we came in over here. So I'm just going to check out these lockers and then we'll head out the way we came in. All right. And so we picked up this skateboard that we found in the school. I've never used the skateboard mod. So I'm not totally sure what to expect here. Not really even sure how it functions. I have it attached to our back. Do I just, okay. Works exactly like walking. You don't have to steer it like a car. You just push in the direction you want to go. So that's kind of cool. I guess it helps with the fact that we're overloaded, but we're still able to just kind of fly right by the zombies. Not entirely sure what dismounting is like. I'm hoping it's quick though. I don't know. Got one zombie there. Oh, I can use it as a weapon. Come here. Thwap. Oh man. Oh, this might be my favorite item in the game now. Put it back on my back. Let's see what stuff we can dump off into the back of the van here. Oh, is that? So the key we found inside the gas station, does that go to this? It does not. Ooh, pack of cigarettes. I'm gonna drive up this way and I'm gonna see how the post office is looking, see how busy it's looking up there. All right, so there's the police station and the post office is right up here. So I guess the answer to my question of how busy the post office is that it is quite. So that is not in the cards for us right now. Maybe we go ahead and head on back, take the victory for what it was, and be happy with our new fuel and a cleared out gas station and a restock of cigarettes. We managed to get some more cigarettes because we were running real low on those, so that is a weight off of our shoulders as well. But what I also want to try to do, I'd like to get the front windows of our base boarded up before we end off today too. So I'm going to go ahead and drop off what we have, and then I'll see about collecting some wood and getting ourselves a little bit fortified. All right, we are home. Just start with grabbing all of our food. Okay, so I think that pretty much covers unloading the van. So we'll go ahead and head back out, and we'll head across the highway, and I'm just gonna start chopping down some trees, bring back as much wood as we can to work on boarding up the front of the prison here. Because as far as I'm aware, I believe this is our only weak point. This is the only place where zombies are able to get inside. And right here is where we had killed zombies already, so we should be able to back right on up in here and not have to worry about too much coming through the woods at us. I'm gonna go ahead and unload our skateboard into here and then take our fire axe, get it re-equipped, and we'll start chopping down some trees. Now we unfortunately don't have any rope with us, so we don't have the ability to tie up any of these logs into bundles, but that should be okay because we shouldn't need that many. Oh, and we already maxed out our trunk. But like I said, that should be okay. We shouldn't need that many. Now the only question is whether or not we have a saw. I'm not actually sure that we have one on hand, so we might not have the ability to make the wood planks to board up our windows with. So that might be the first task of next episode, is we might have to go find ourselves a saw to do some woodworking with. Where did you come from? Come here. I'm slow, but I'll still mess you up, boy. Or girl, I guess. I just want to get over here, and then we can just drop our logs over here. All right, now to go through everything that we have and see if we have a saw on hand. I'm not holding my breath, but I do kind of feel like I vaguely remember us having a saw, but maybe I'm making that up in my head. A worn small hacksaw. Well, we might be able to get away with making some planks at least using that. Oh, right, I need to go into the crafting menu. Oh, does this, here, let's put it into my actual inventory. Does this not function as a saw? Small hacksaw. Yeah, I guess it doesn't actually function as a saw like I thought. So we don't currently have any way to make those planks. That unfortunately has us kind of stuck with progressing on that, I think. Yeah, because we don't seem to have a saw anywhere else unless, yeah, another small hacksaw. Let's try it. Just make sure it's not the fact that that one is labeled as worn that prevents me from using it, but we'll see. Yeah, the small hacksaw is not on the list of things that can do that job, so unfortunately, the two hacksaws that we actually had are not beneficial for woodworking, at least. Maybe they're useful in some other capacity. So let's figure out something to eat. I once again want to try to get our little weight arrow pointed in the up direction. So let's start with a corn dog, a good solid base, and we'll do some fried onion rings. We'll reheat because they're getting stale on us. Anything else that's stale? Doesn't look like it. So let's do that, and then we'll bring the ground beef with us as well. We might end up cooking and eating that. Pull up the settings. We'll lower the heat because we're not trying to cook it. We're just trying to warm it up here. Both of them, actually. So I just want to get them to the point that they start cooking and then pull them out immediately. Looks like the corn dog is heating up faster than the onion rings. Do I need to turn up the heat? Still doesn't show that anything's cooking. You know, I think I'm just gonna say it's good enough. Eat the corn dog, and we'll follow it up with the onion rings. That did make us sad because the onion rings were a little stale. So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna have an ice cream sandwich. Okay, we can still do more. You know what, let's go ahead and do the ground beef. Oh, I need to crank that timer. All right, and that has finished cooking, and that also leveled us up. So we got some nice microwaved ground beef to really top us off here. But we're still losing weight though, which is not great. But we can go ahead and put the ground, actually we'll keep the ground beef with us because we'll just eat that in the morning for our breakfast. We'll head downstairs, head on into the infirmary, which is now our bedroom, and we'll break out a quick cigarette, have one last smoke before bed. We'll cough our lungs out, which is okay because we have an empty prison. This is our home now. No other residents. So with that, we have survived yet another night. We are now coming into day 9 as Ben Cuffed, the prison guard. We have hit 342 kills. Not too bad. We would be higher if we didn't have the rapture happen on us. But now we're able to put our focus into actually building up our base a little bit. So, but with that, I do think that is all we're really gonna have time for today. We had a pretty successful episode. For once, we actually had a goal that we came in with, and we completed it. We did everything we wanted to do at the start of the episode, which was to clear out the gas station and come back with some gas cans ready to fill those extra vans up that we found on the other side of the courthouse. And then on top of that, we were also able to figure out what we're going to do for next episode, which it looks like we're going to need to go find ourselves a saw. So we'll probably be looking through some houses and garages. We could look for a hardware store. I don't know if there is one in Brandenburg. Or we might even go over to the self-storage and see if we can clear out the self-storage, see what kind of goodies we can get from there. But anyway, like I said, that is all we're really gonna have time for today. As always, if you have any thoughts or questions, or you have any ideas on what we should do next with Ben Cuffed, please let me know down in the comments. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.